At 8 o'clock, the top story this morning, 2 men are expected to apply for bail in the Senekal Magistrates Court in the Free State.
Everyone has been searched, their vehicles have been searched, and people who've been found with weapons, those weapons have been seized in cases where they have provided licenses. It appears that they have been given back to them.
They've gathered in their numbers to protect state assets. There is high security presence.
We're going to say our prayers, we're going to sing, and we are coming here in peace. We are not here to cause any violence.
There is no social distancing, particularly with the second wave of COVID-19 infections expected.
Most businesses, Michelle, are closed.
We're about 3-4 meters away from where the barbed wire has been erected to try and keep these two groups away from each other.
We've got AFF this side now. They're coming to look for trouble.
I'm not afraid of
They're blocking the road there. That's our way out.
And there, I hear bikes railing in the background. The EFF have turned around. The bikers are coming out.
They just threw that one guy off his bike. Whoa. Rocks. Now it's getting serious, guys. That one just almost hit my camera.
The rock throwing has further antagonized the situation and really raised the tensions here.
We had our allocated position and they had theirs. They broke the agreement, or whatever you want to call it, to come here.
It's important to point out that the communities in this area that are protesting aren't necessarily organized by one structure.
You're disturbing us. What's the problem? We're here. You're disturbing us.
Accused of killing 21-year-old Brendin.
So the EFF says they're here to protect private property and public property, but look at what they did. And who's cleaning it up? The farmers.
This terrible murder of Brendin has become a symbol of all the farm murders, and all of those black, white, all South Africans who feel very strongly about this. But I spoke to a lot of black people. I walked in the crowds amongst the EFF people for a while. I'm not sure that they think they're defending the Constitution. They keep on talking about violating the Constitution and murdering and cutting the throat of whiteness and all of that. So how they've suddenly found a Constitution to defend is beyond my comprehension.
Right, tell me why you just decided to take this trip.
Because I just wanted to see how does my leader, Mr. Julius Malema, do for our community.
Yeah. Okay, do you have any views on the protest that was done by the farmers 2 weeks ago?
No, I do not have, but I've heard about it.
Okay, yeah. Let's leave it there for now. Thank you so much. And why are you here? Why is coming here? Why was it important for you?
Like we're going to support.
Okay.
Yes, this case.
Okay. Oh, so you're supporting the case? Are you in support of Brendin?
Yes, we're supporting and we're against the racism.
Okay. Who was being racist?
I'm not sure, but I think the white ones.
We as AfriForum had a gathering there. It was a peaceful protest gathering, and we also used the opportunity to discuss a safety strategy in terms of how we can respond more appropriately to farm murders. We are, however, very concerned about the narrative coming from both the ANC and the EFF, singing songs like "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer" outside a courtroom where 2 people are being charged for committing a farm murder. So we are very concerned about that. Coupled with the Minister of Peace going into sitting down next to Julius Malema as if they are friends and as if what is happening outside is not a concern to him. We are concerned there were some elements. We heard about one group who spoke about civil war and charging into the EFF.
Called the Boer Legion, led by one Isak van Zyl, and they're completely separate from AfriForum or Solidariteit or Freedom Front Plus.
And we believe it's important also to maintain the middle ground and to provide a platform for reasonable people who are not interested in war or violence, but who simply want to state their concern about farm murders.
We saw a tweet by Julius Malema. Actually, he was typing it while he was in court, which said, it was a quote from Peter Mukaba, which said, "It's better to die as a man than to let the enemy pass. Let's go." The case has been postponed until next Tuesday, but it looks like Julius Malema, the EFF leader, has now gone to his supporters and should be addressing them shortly.
Do not be confused by the so-called farm murders. Let's put this to an end. There is no farm murders in South Africa. There are no farmers who are being killed. And this message must reach that racist Trump. There are no white farmers being killed in South Africa.
Went as far as saying he doesn't believe that there are any farmers being killed. Of course, we know that to be a blatant lie.
Our top story, the father of Brendin Horner is disgusted that killers targeted his son.
Why do they come and fetch me? I'm an old man. He was by me, he was helping me jumping my car, battery was flat. And then I said, "Son, go to the home, Lenice is waiting for you." And then after all they phoned me and said they didn't hear from them. And the next morning I said, "There's something wrong. He won't stay away the whole night. There's something wrong." Sent him to the police and they were coming and I find him there by the first, what do you call it, Easterpaal or whatever or called. But that is not right.
Brendin Horner, who was a 21-year-old farm foreman, has become a symbol to South Africa.